What happens after the contract is signed? Welcome back to Making Sense of Real Estate. I'm Bill Jones with Remax Home Results Realty, and this week's topic we're talking about closing on a home. So when you're trying to close on your home, a lot of different things need to happen here. So we're going to briefly touch on this. What happens after the contract's signed? We talked briefly yesterday. The biggest thing here, again, just to reiterate that point, get it all in writing. Get everything in writing. Get it formalized. Make sure all the parties have signed it. Everyone's been acknowledged. So just reiterate that. Can't emphasize how important that is. After that, we'll get documents together. We'll get it to the title company. We'll get it to the lender. So that's after the contract's signed then. So we get that to them. We get all the contracts, disclosures, everything that they're going to need to make the deal start moving forward. So after that point, we'll do our inspections, appraisals, repairs after the fact then. And we've briefly talked about that before. There's a lot that goes into that, a lot more negotiation that comes up. It's not just the price you're negotiating. You get a lot of other stuff that comes up in there. And then the most important part for today, as far as getting the contract signed and what happens after the contract signed, is get everything to the lender. So we'll get the contract to them. We'll get the disclosures to them. But they're super busy right now. We want to make sure we're timely with everything, that we get everything to them that they're requesting. So you've already given them a ton of documentation prior to, getting your pre-approval letter, getting your contract going. They're going to need a whole nother list of things after the fact then now. So it's a whole new ball game. They're going to need updated things. So a lot of the stuff you've already provided to them before, they're going to need a lot of that same stuff again, or updated versions of it. So make sure you get them the updated pay stubs, bank statements, things like that. It may seem a little redundant. Maybe you've got the same stuff to them already. You get a little frustrated with that. Trust me, they don't want it for themselves. Their underwriter's asking for it. Somebody up the ladder is asking for that information. They need it to get the deal done. So just keep working on it. Keep getting in there. When people call, they get a little frustrated. We say, just get it in there and get it done. So that's the takeaway for today. What happens after the contract is signed? We get it to the people that need it so they can get the ball moving forward. And then we ask you then as a client, or the home buyer, even the home seller, get the documents that the lender needs and they're done. So quick market update then. So in the last 24 hours here, we've had one new listing in the Tiffin area here. One of the recent ones, only been on the market for 5 days, has gone under contract again already. And another sold property. So again, still upside down on the list of ratio, I guess, of homes for sale versus people wanting to buy a home. So we're working on making real estate easy. That's the name of the show here, making sense of real estate. So if you know anybody that would like any of this information, or they might find it helpful, help push this out here. We want comments, questions. Put those in below. We post all over the place, and we do a live Q&A on Friday. So make sure you check back for that. We'll go through everybody's questions and go from there. So for today, again, get your documentation to that. Tomorrow we're going to talk more about getting it to the closing table and what happens before you get those keys. Talk to you soon.